Okay, so this will be a good video on how to get textures from Revit into Sketchup for free, because usually you have to pay for this, and it's dumb that you have to pay for it. It's really dumb that we have to pay for a lot of things. But I'm going to show you how to do it for free, and there's a few workarounds you have to do to get this to work. Maybe this isn't the only way to do this, but this is the way that I do this. So here we go. This is the Revit model that I'll use today in this video. You can see I've got textures for the street, the road, a few different textures here for my materials, and this nifty new spot down here in Revit 2025 for textures, so you can actually see this almost like SketchUp. This is what we'll end up with here, and I've done a low detail version of this because frankly I don't want to sit here in front of the camera for 3 minutes while something imports and exports. Not something I look forward to. So I'm going to delete this and get started. First of all, what you're going to have to do is you're going to go to Google and search Lumion plugin for Revit. It's a free plugin for Revit. I've shown this in a previous video, but you can see it right up here. Once you have the plugin installed and everything's working in Revit, I'm not going to show you how to do that. It'll be up here. And this is kind of tricky. Lumion is tricky, because everybody wants you to pay for everything. Not that we have enough things to pay for as architects and designers. So what you'll see is this export button on the Lumion plugin. This Lumion plugin is free. You don't have to pay for it. You do have to pay like $1 million for Lumion, or like $1 billion. I don't know what it is nowadays. But we're going to click export. And you should keep this surface smoothing at high. But just for the sake, again, of this video and me not wanting awkward pauses in the video and / I don't do video editing because it's boring, I'm going to keep this low. You want collect export textures checked, and then you're just going to go export. I'm going to replace this first file here. It doesn't take too long, but you'll see what happens when we do low detail versus a high detail version of this. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what it looks like when we just try to import this directly into SketchUp. So I'm in SketchUp, I'm going to go File, Import, and it's this guy right here that we just exported. The other one that we're going to export, I'm just going to add a 2 on the end of it. So we got this guy, and we're going to go Import. And it's going to sit here, and we're just going to have a moment together, if that's cool with you, because I'm not editing this out. And like I said, once you do high detail, this will actually take about 10 times longer, but you do kind of need to do the high detail, and I'll show you why in a minute here. Brought to you by White Claw. Kidding. Okay, so you'll get this missing texture little pop-up here, and that's why you don't want to do it this way. And you'll see what kind of thing you end up with. It's not fun. It's not great. And our industry is stupid. What do you want me to say? So this is what you'll get. If you try to do it direct, it looks like crap, and it's essentially unusable, as you can see. But I'll show you what the low detail thing is. I end up with these really jagged curbs, and the tree geometry and other things are really triangulated with the least number of mesh surfaces possible. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that and show you what to do instead. You're going to need Blender for this next part, and Blender is free, and that's beautiful. Thank you, Blender. Amazing. Great job. So I've got Blender here, and this is just what Blender looks like when you open a downloaded free thing. It's got a box and a camera and a light. We're going to just delete all of that because SketchUp's not going to know what that is. And what you do is just go File, Import the collada here. I'm going to go to the folder I've got this stuff in, and it's going to be that same export from Revit. We're going to import that in to Blender. And what you're going to see here is you're going to want to click this guy up here, this viewport shading. That'll give you a more accurate look. I mean, there's no lighting here, so it's all dark, but you'll see everything's essentially transparent. And that's the trick that Lumion does. It basically makes all of your solid materials transparent and all of your transparent materials solid, just to F with you. behind the scenes and to get you confused so that you end up paying for their product. We're not going to pay for any products here. So the way to fix this transparent stuff in here is if I click over here in collections, this is all the geometry, all of the individual items, the 3D models that got imported. And then we click down here and show materials. There's this alpha value. The alpha value is what Lumion sets to 0, which makes it transparent. So option number 1, we can go through one by one. You can see I just changed that and it gave solid material to the road. We can go one by one through each object or each material and set this alpha to 1. Not ideal, but it will get you there. How about instead we try this? If I scroll this guy up, and instead of the animation playback ordeal here, we're going to click text editor and hit new. And I've already got this loaded here. I'm going to hit paste. And this is what he'll do. So you can take a screenshot of this, or you can just pause the video and type this out similar to how I've got it typed out. And then you just click play, and boom. That's a little Python script that I made that will automatically set all of your materials to 1, the alpha value to 1 for all of them. And then from there you can go file, you can go export the Collada desktop. And I'm going to do this 2 right here, this same file name with a 2 at the end of it. Don't have to worry about any of this stuff. It's good to go. We're going to hit export. And we'll see what we get here. I'm going to give it a minute because Blender for some reason is just super fast when it comes to exporting and importing and yada yada yada. So we're back in SketchUp, and I'm going to go file, import once again. And this is that file name with the 2 at the end of it. We're going to hit import, and we're going to have another moment of meditation here, and we're going to connect with our inner souls. Just remember, just let your ego just kind of fly away. You want your aligned ego to be high, but you want your performative ego to be low. And we can just sit with that for a moment. You guys can comment if you want me to cut this stuff out, but I probably still won't. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was close. Here we go. So there you go. We have a successfully exported materialed model that came from Revit. Once again, we still have this issue with the jagged edges, and I'm not going to worry about that for now. These curves will be really cleaned up if you set the export in Revit to high detail. You know, that's how you fix that. But in general, if you're working quickly and you're in concept stage, this is how you can do it. I've always been frustrated my entire career. Like, why can't I get my materials out of Revit? You know, like, they think that architects and designers make a ton of money and that we can just shell out for all this stupid software. Not stupid. I love the software, gratitude. But, you know, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to equalize it a little bit and make things nicer. So if you're interested, I have my own Blender template, which is a little bit better than what I showed you. I've got a Python script in here that makes glass, and reflective, and makes metal, and it makes, you know, the street and all the materials that I have preset in my Revit template. I have settings in my Blender pass-through or purgatory file here that I import things into, and plus I have my lighting and stuff set up so that I can see materials a little bit more clearly. That's available on my web app, which right now is in shambles because I don't really care that much. I'm not taking it that seriously. But if you guys do want some of the stuff that I show in my videos, I'm still working on setting up a new way to access all of that, a way that actually makes sense for you guys. So if you're interested, leave comments, and maybe I'll finish it and it'll be done, and maybe it'll become available. So yeah, hopefully that was useful, and that's the end.